this slide and the next slide, I'm going to just provide an overview of what this is. We are going to go deeper into each of these digital technology related terms in the digital marketing technology and infrastructure course, right. So, but I'll give you some context here, and then I'll also talk about the next slide in the next slide. So, digital technology related terms like information system, right, anomalies, patterns, trends, operational, tactical, decision support system, digital dashboard, big data. So, these are all terms that are related to technology, although some of them are related more to data science. For example, anomalies, patterns, recommendations, predictions are more related to data science fields, but I'm bundling them all under digital technology. Okay. So, obviously these algorithms, the anomalies, patterns, trends and all that, those algorithms are actually implemented using technology. So, that is the reasoning behind why I am sort of bundle all of this into this category, right. So, in this digital technology related terminologies, we are going to look at what is a digital platform, right. What does it mean to have a digital platform? Every company, right, one of the key takeaways from this slide is every company that you work for or you want to create your own, you have to start looking at how can you develop your digital capabilities for your company. And the best way to create digital capabilities is to start thinking about a digital platform for your company, right. For every company, a digital platform will be different. You are not going to buy this digital platform off the shelf somewhere, right. This is something that you have to build yourself. That is a source of competitive advantage. Basically, you need to harness different technologies and bring them together into a platform, into your own platform, right. Your company digital platform. So, that company digital platform is how your partners, your supply chain, your suppliers, right, and your downstream partners and your customers, your prospects and even your employees, that is a foundation for which all of these entities will use to communicate with the company and the brand and with each other, right. That is important. So, it is an ecosystem. It's not a chain, it's not sequential, it's a complex web, right. And a digital platform enables every company to sort of launch their digital initiatives, right. And as I talked to in earlier definitions, digital products and services, obviously your company is going to be embedding digital content or digital capabilities, digital technologies into your products and services, right. So, the whole notion of products and service is going to be very interesting on how they are going to shape up, because more and more products are becoming part of a service economy, right. We are talking about autonomous cars. We are moving away from ownership to service. I just want to call upon somebody to come and drive me, and a car comes to you and you are on your way, right. So, I am sort of repeating this again and again because that is the business model is very interesting, very fascinating, and how it is disrupting the economy, and it is also disrupting the industries that we know of traditionally, right. Taxi industry, for example, how it is being disrupted by Lyft and Ola in India, and in other taxi services in China, and then even Uber, for example. We know about Uber a lot. So all of these companies have built digital platforms because they are digital natives. They started off building things around those 5 forces that I talked about, and they use those 5 forces, they harness that 5 forces, and that is the foundation of a digital platform. So, hence the reasoning behind the way I am sort of bringing this idea of merging technology and marketing and this globalization that we are in together to provide you with the foundation of what is global digital marketing, right? So it's very essential that all of us as marketers and even other business functional managers, right, supply chain, sales, and so on, all of us have digital parts of the work that we do, right? So we are going to see that more and more over time. So an understanding of digital terminologies and definitions is very important to lay the foundation and to reinforce your thinking, right, in the right direction again and again, right? So in this, the key takeaway for digital technology is really the digital platform that takes the cake, if you will, right? And obviously data science is another huge part. Data science is usually part of every digital platform, okay? So you have digital processes, right, and then you have digital data intelligence, data science, big data analytics. They're used synonymously, but they mean something different, and obviously the digital technologies. So these are all of these form what is called as a digital platform. Another key technology term is API, right? API is application program interface, and APIs are becoming very important because that's how digital we connect digitally between one application to another. So if I want to create an application for some interesting Uber riders, right? Hey, watch my special show while you are driving on Uber, and you could integrate with Uber's API, for example, right? And then provide your app, so when they get on a ride, your app knows that they are on a Uber ride, and so you are able to serve some specific content to them, right? It's a very interesting way of looking at things, right? So there are huge opportunities for scaling, right? Obviously Uber, there are a lot of Uber requests out there. They handle over 1 million requests perhaps per day or per month worldwide, right, if you look at it worldwide. So the scale is enormous. Instantly you have access to so many Uber riders for your service, right? So that's the fascinating thing about digital platforms. API is a key, very, very important part of a digital platform. Without APIs, your platform cannot be extensible, right? And that's really the point. The digital platform is not only enabling you for communicating on digital channels and leveraging digital technologies to reach out to customers and prospects, but it is also going to expand your universe of customers, right? So it's amazing. So I'm going to move on to the next slide. This is going to be the last slide for this video session, right? Digital marketing related terms. So I'm going to dive more into this again in the principles of digital marketing course that's coming up next, right? And more, I'll be focusing more on a lot of these terms again when we start working on that course, okay? So I'm going to give you a sense of what's happening here in general, right? So digital engagement is very, very important. Now path through purchase is another that's extremely important. We're also looking at things like how we permission based marketing, right? What does that mean, right? And things like search engine optimizations, search engine marketing, what does it mean, right? And how do consumers buy today? So this is again related to paths of purchase. What is the moment of truth in the digital world, right? So I'm going to explain all of those in a lot more detail in the principles of marketing course. When we get started, we're going to start with this. So, but in the meanwhile, I'm going to just give you a sense of what is important here. So the biggest thing that is changing marketing is obviously the digital technologies that are enabling consumers on how they buy, right? That's the biggest impact, because marketing is all about understanding and knowing the customer very well, right? When I say customer, I'm using customer in a broad term. A customer is somebody who has already bought your product from an internal definition perspective. But from a broader definition, anybody who may be a good match for your product or service is a customer, potential customer. Okay, so how do these prospects connect with you? How do these prospects know about you? All right. And so these are all things that marketers are always constantly looking for, right? So paths to purchase, that is really what has changed the entire marketing world. So consumer behavior, consumerization has had a major impact on marketing. Every company, every business to consumer, B2C company, business to consumer company, has seen this effect happen in the last 10 years. In fact, since '94, when the internet became a commercial platform, we've seen the change happen over time. Just last year, Amazon surpassed Walmart in terms of enterprise value. Right? That's huge, 250 billion or so. Right? Walmart has been around for 50 years. Amazon has been around only for the last 20 years. Right? It's just amazing. So with this, I'm going to conclude video session 2, and then I'll see you in the next video session 3. Thank you.